It's time to feel the rage. Welcome to Film Rage, where we talk movies in theaters, streaming, and classic films as well. Directors and actors beware, as you cannot hide from the rage. My name is Bryce, and I'm part of the Film Rage crew, which also includes Jim. Hey there, Jim.
Hey, hi, Bryce.
Yeah, you know, you could have eaten breakfast like before the podcast. I don't know why you have to sit there and
Why would
nosh
I do
on it
that? I
during.
like to do 10 things at once.
Sometimes there's just no time.
People really don't want to hear you smacking your lips over the airwaves here, though, dude.
That's why you're doing the
Yes,
intro.
our listener base will tell us if that's the case.
Also, we have Murray, as you just heard.
Yeah.
Hey, Mur, how's it going?
All right.
I heard you did the MGK concert.
I did MGK. I did not do Papa Roach.
I don't know what an MGK is. You told me
Nobody
like 10
does.
seconds ago, and I've already forgotten. What does it stand for?
Machine Gun Kelly, which apparently he can't use that name anymore. So
Oh,
he changed
okay.
it.
So he's MGK?
It's like Dixie Chicks can't use the word Dixie anymore for some reason, so they're just called the Chicks. It's like
Well,
sign of the times, right?
maybe good reason on that one.
So
but-
maybe he can't call himself Machine Gun anymore. So yeah, he's MGK.
I don't know.
I don't know.
This world
It
is
was a big
confusing.
deal, and it was freezing.
Can we still
and
call
I got paid
ours?
overtime for it.
Can we still call ourselves Film Rage?
No,
I
we're
think
gonna
so.
we're gonna be FR.
FR.
Okay.
Okay, let's just be FR.
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 Welcome to FR, where we talk movies. All right, so with the introductions out of the way, let's rage on, or
Well-
should I say, let's R on.
Let's run. Well, thanks for all been supporting us. If you love our independent podcast, please like, subscribe, share, and give us a 5-star rating on your listening platform. Or you can dare us to see a terrible film, and if it played anywhere in a cinema, we will watch it now. Let's get raging. What amazing moment?
Predict.
What amazing moment?
Predict.
Will he predict the rage or will he predict the Mondo? Will he tell us all what Jim and Bryce are at the
Movies.
Better watch out, kids, cause here he comes. Here's coming Machine Gun Kelly to you.
You and you.
Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, Marie.
Swim, Murray, swim.
Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat,
Swim, Murray, swim.
Machine gun all the way to our hearts, our little rage-filled hearts. Sorry, our filled hearts.
Apparently, you can't say machine gun anymore.
Apparently not. I don't know.
You have to say
I think you
MG.
can say whatever you want in America now. Apparently the word retarded is back in play too, so
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, so in all my awesomeness of working 7 or 8 days straight, I missed last week's show, which I probably could have done except I was tired. But yeah, and I missed not one, but 3 Mondos. All 3 films that I wanted to see that I didn't get to. So,
So you did end up getting to see them.
No, I saw none of them. But you guys Mondoed every one of them, and
Was it
I
really?
wanted to see all of them.
That's because they were all Mondo.
Yes, but I wanted to go to all of them, and I didn't get to any of them. So
I think last week was crazy.
Oh, but
good.
there was a rage in there.
There was a rage.
yeah, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the other 3.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I missed all the good ones last week because of the freaking job I have.
Yeah.
No, it's terrible making
So
money.
yeah, this week I got to 1.
Nice.
Oh, you got
thanks
the
to
one.
Jim. Well, one I wanted to see. The rest I didn't give a crap about.
Oh, so you saw Wake Up Dead Man.
That is true, which I'm starting with.
Oh.
So another
okay.
Knives Out mystery, number 3 in the series.
Yeah, it's a Knives Out mystery.
With what's his name?
DC,
Bond.
baby.
Bond.
The greatest Bond
Because
actor
you can't
of all
say
time.
Daniel Craig anymore. You got to say DC.
That's right.
Wait, isn't there a
I don't
book
know.
about that?
Anyway, yeah, I was working on about 2.5 hours sleep because I had a course first thing in the morning after
Nice.
working all night. So I may have missed a little bit at
You
the
did
beginning.
a little bit. It was okay.
I missed some of the Josh Brolin going off, but I got the gist of it. I don't know. Most of the audience, which there was a lot of, seemed to find it was a funny movie. I don't know if I agree, but yeah, I don't know if it was a Mondo. So let's go double meh.
If you don't. Okay.
There we go.
Eternity, which I couldn't even get through the trailer.
No?
I got halfway through and I'm just so like, oh my god, this is just horrible.
Oh,
It's
wow.
a freaking rom-com. Like,
Is it?
it says it's a rom-com.
Yeah.
And it's
actually
about the afterlife.
It's
more
actually a
intel-
romance comedy.
yeah,
actually.
it's like a woman and like her 2 dead husbands, and all 3 of them are dead.
It is
Yes.
a
I don't
rom-com,
know.
but it's
No,
slightly
No.
more.
It's not a rom-com. I'm telling you, there is difference. It is a romance comedy.
Okay, I'm sure you'll
Sounds
get
like
into
a
that.
rom-com. Anyway, Double Rage. It looked horrible. Meadowlarks.
How's that breakfast sandwich there, Jim?
So good.
Smells
Doesn't
disgusting.
matter. I'm talking.
Thanks for bringing that atrocious thing into my area.
Your vegan area.
Look,
My vegan
I
area.
didn't bring mine. Mine had sausage and bacon in it.
Yeah, fantastic.
Meadowlarks, which I didn't know anything about, but yeah, apparently it's about First Nations and children taken away from their parents, and seemed like a relatively topical film. Double Mondo.
Wow.
Then we got Zootopia 2.
Yes.
Because 1 isn't just good enough.
No.
I know how much you guys love your cartoons.
We do.
Sometimes.
I don't know. Double meh. I honestly don't care.
I actually don't care. Okay.
In case you
At
haven't noticed by now.
At FR, where
FR.
we just don't care.
F off. FR.
All right. Well,
Bow, bow, bow.
let's talk about Wake Up, Dead Man.
Right.
A Knives Out mystery.
Mm.
Okay. So, I don't remember the Knives Out series being this funny. Like, I don't remember the first two being
it?
like.
First one was.
Was it?
I thought so.
I can't remember. So
First one was. I'm trying to. Anyway, go ahead.
yeah. Anyway, maybe it was. I guess.
First one was very funny.
Okay, good. Well, because I
Tony
was surprised.
Collette was like hilarious.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
Tony
first one.
Collette's hilarious in everything.
She's awesome.
Remember when she's in that movie? I think it was I don't remember. All right, so I didn't rewatch the first two beforehand apparently, but I laughed a ton through this one.
I noticed.
And in between the laughs, there's still a legit mystery worth untangling.
Mm-hmm.
The cast is loaded, and I mean loaded. I don't mean like wasted loaded or drunk loaded. I just mean loaded. There's like a ton of talent in here.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the previous films, which seems to always just attract really good actors. Josh Brolin, my absolute favorite spy / mystery solving queer playing megastar, Daniel Craig, or DC as he's now called. And then there's motherfucking Glenn Close. If you're going to elevate a movie, there's one person you can put in it, and that's motherfucking Glenn Close. There's almost too big of a cast, but the humor always landed. The mystery was fun, layered, and even though I didn't know exactly how it played out until the finale, I kind of called it about 5 minutes in. No spoilers. But never trust a Christian when fortunes are on the line. That's all I'm going to say there. Remember, Mur, when I turned to you and I said, blah, 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 something? And then that's exactly
Was I half asleep?
And that's what actually happened. You might have been. There are twists, turns, and it reminded me of how much I love Josh O'Connor. His interplay with Craig is funny and incredibly entertaining. All was well until I realized the movie was 5 hours long. Or at least it felt like it was 5 hours long. This absolutely needed 20 to 30 minutes of editing or rewriting. By the time we hit the finale / the big reveal, everyone's already knows what was going to happen. So we didn't need 10 Lord of the Rings endings to get us there. The first Knives Out was Mondo. The second one was Meh. This was cruising towards a Mondo, but too many dollar bills fell off the table by the time the credits rolled. So I'm stuck at Meh. But I did like it. I had a good time. I thought this was a fun movie. It was good. Murray, what'd you think?
Well, through a series of circumstances, I found myself signing up for Prime on Black Friday. So I managed to
Nice.
watch the first Knives Out movie again. Unfortunately, the producers signed some kind of deal with Netflix, so I wasn't able to watch the second one. Like, this last one was also Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
From what I hear, second one was no big loss.
It was okay.
I seem to remember...
I wasn't thrilled with it.
I remember liking the first one better. Maybe it was the ensemble. It sure wasn't Daniel Craig, who I still don't like, and whose acting hasn't improved since Lara Croft Tomb Raider. I'm sorry, it hasn't. which I also
I
recently
agree.
watched
He was
again.
outstanding in that, and he's still
outstanding. Yes, I'm going to agree with Bryce on this.
But I digress. In theory, this film had all the ingredients that made up a good film. All-star cast including Josh Brolin, Thomas Hayden Church, Andrew Scott, Jeremy Renner, our favorite little Ukrainian from the 70s show, Mila Kunis, and Glenn Close. There was a ton of hypocritical activities from the Catholic religion. Sadly, nobody riding a scooter.
Yes.
They had some murder, some gore, some shocking revelations, and a suspect pool of the same 6 people that are in every Knives Out mystery. Who did it? Who cares? Benoit Blanc was less Sherlock Holmes and more Inspector Clouseau, just stumbling around and discovering the truth by accident. Hell, Jessica Fletcher was a better detective. Or Miss Marple. Or Scooby-Doo. I gather this movie was supposed to be funny, judging by the laughing of the audience and my BFF Jim next to me. Granted, I dozed off during the first 30 minutes or so. I may have missed some stuff. Josh Brolin was awesome. Such a naughty priest with a ton of bad habits and apparently no morals. Glenn Close was amazing as usual. Even Thomas Hayden Church was solid in his usual understated performance. Maybe I wasn't in the right frame of mind. Maybe I couldn't get over all the hypocrisy of these supposedly religious people doing all kinds of bad things.
It's literally
That's
how
the
it
point.
happens in real life.
Like, as someone who grew up in the Catholic Church, yeah, I find a problem with the whole thing. Because in the Catholic Church, you can kill somebody, and as long as you confess, you have no guilt, and you can still go to heaven. I rest my case. Craig was meh. The movie was meh.
Yeah, Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery is I loved the first one, and this one was better. Daniel Craig was fantastic as usual. I am becoming the biggest Josh O'Connor fan. My
No
God,
idea who he is.
he was the priest.
No, I know who he is in this movie. I never heard of him before this.
You've never heard of Josh O'Connor
No idea
before
who the
this.
hell he was.
Well, suffice to say, he's great.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He chooses nothing but excellent roles.
Yeah.
Sure.
Even when he's in a movie that's slightly subpar, I understand why he chose the role, why he chose to do it, because there's some meat on the bone in the role that he takes. But yeah, so it's one of those movies where you look at the cast and it's such a well-cast movie. You're like, well, it's going to lose something because there's so much star power. Because that happens sometimes when you got too many, ooh, I know them. But nobody overshadowed anybody. Everybody's performances were solid. It was a very, very well-made movie. I am going to take issue with the fact that you say it was too long, because I got out of that movie and I couldn't believe, I didn't know how long it was going in. And when I got out of it and we got in the car, I couldn't believe what time it was, because I was like, we just watched like an hour and 40-minute movie. How is it like almost an hour later than I thought that it was?
Because it was long.
2.5
No,
hours.
it just breezed by. It's just a clever, well-written, funny movie. Every character, everybody that was in it had a character that they could really get into, and none of it overshadowed anybody else either. It wasn't one of those one character takes over the whole movie, which we typically get. Every quirk fit together with all the other quirks, and it was just a really well-written, well-acted, funny movie.
Funny in it.
So yeah, I liked it better than the first one. Knives Out was Mondo, so that makes this Mondo.
Super Mondo?
No, it's just still Mondo.
Just Mondo.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I'm surprised that I didn't think it was as long as it was. I couldn't believe that when it came out. It's like, holy crap, I had to go look it up. I'm like, I must have been some sort of time warp, so then I looked it up and it was 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm like, it couldn't have been 2 hours and 20 minutes. I was only sitting there for a little over 90.
It felt like 5 to me while it was going on.
Really?
Yeah. Well, and it's not
3
because I
hours.
wasn't enjoying it. It just there were scenes in it that just
Dragged
seemed
it
to
out.
dragged a little bit.
Nah.
For me, I mean,
Yeah, there's nothing. There's no scene in this I would have cut out. There's no
I
scene
would've-
in this that I didn't enjoy.
I would have done.
Why would I
scene
cut?
rewriting
Why
to
would I
make it
cut out a
less.
scene when I enjoyed it?
Well, there you go.
I enjoyed every scene in this.
That's good. I'm glad you did.
I really enjoyed this movie.
Yeah, that's
It
awesome.
was Mondo.
Yeah, it was me because it was too long.
It was not too long.
It needed 20 minutes of editing.
No.
But-
What needed 20 minutes more of Daniel Craig is what
Yeah,
it needed.
it probably needed if they just would have had Daniel
I
Craig.
would have just walked out.
This would have been possibly
I almost did.
This could have made my top 5 if it was just Daniel
I
Craig.
needed like a 30-minute monologue from Daniel Craig at
Yeah.
the end.
Totally.
You mean Foghorn Leghorn?
Yeah. Okay, so if you haven't watched though, like that's part of his shtick though.
Yeah.
He's not actually Clouseau. He actually pretends he's stupid because then he gets in more information.
He's
out of
actually
people.
uncovering anything. Stuff just happens.
Yeah, no,
uncovers
he-
by
Oh,
itself.
he uncovers.
People
uncovers
confess
everything.
things to him, but he doesn't actually do any investigative work.
No, well, he's
I don't think he
solved
does.
every problem.
Whatever.
He solved the mystery,
I
Murray.
don't
What are you
think he
talking
solved
about?
anything. Anyway.
It was a mystery worth
Plus,
solving.
he's got such.
I think Catholic guilt solved this one.
He's got.
Not to give away the ending, but the person who did it
Plus-
was feeling guilty.
Plus, you know what I liked about it this time? He's such a you think of this Benoit Blanc as this grandstanding detective that I've got, but there's a twist at the end where he knows what happened, but he doesn't choose to make it theater out of it, which is what he's all about. And I thought that was an interesting little nuance too, is that they added a little bit different turn on his character from previous efforts.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
But it was good.
It was good.
to be honest, once Josh
And by
Brolin
good,
died,
I mean-
checked out.
It was Mondo.
It was a high man.
And Josh O'Connor is he's
Still don't know who he
so
is.
good.
You know the only weak part of the cast, to be honest, and it wasn't a blatantly weak, would be Mila Kunis.
Yeah, Mila Kunis. If you had to
well,
choose,
If you had to
somebody.
choose one
she was
person,
miscast. I didn't really buy her as a sheriff.
well,
I kind of liked that they cast like her type as the sheriff because it made sense to how the character
well,
was.
and Andrew Scott, who is an amazing actor, is buried in this. Like he
Yeah.
has like 3 scenes. Like, he could have done a lot better.
I hate to say it, but Mila Kunis she's a TV actor.
yeah,
She just is.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't hate her. It's
No,
just,
I like her.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know,
just
she was okay in Ted.
Yeah.
okay. She's
That's what
okay.
I said. Okay.
She's okay. All right. Okay. Well, anything else about Knives Out?
It was
Get your
Mondo.
knives out. Okay, it was meh, and 20 minutes too long. So we're gonna now talk about Eternity Murray. Yes, which is
was
actually
this-
a romance comedy.
Hey, was this
And
the guy from?
Rom-com means.
No, Kate. There's a difference.
there isn't.
Rom-coms have an exact model of how the story plays out. It's exactly the same in every rom-com. This was not the same as every rom-com. So,
Because they were dead.
that's something that's different, but also it didn't have the same formula.
That's not him at all.
What?
I thought that the Callum Turner was in another movie, but it wasn't him.
No,
it was
there you
somebody.
go.
It was somebody completely
Somebody
different.
Well, okay.
It was Mike Feist.
There you go.
I don't know why I got them mixed up. Because I thought, he was actually in a movie with Josh O'Connor. That's the tie-in. But then when I looked it up, he wasn't in
It
that
wasn't
movie.
the same guy.
Wasn't the same guy at
There you
all.
go. Well,
I'm glad we had this talk, though.
yeah, it was. That's important. Can I go on now?
Sure.
All right. So, as
I
I was
sworn
saying,
it was him.
Yes.
Yes.
This is not a rom-com because it has a different plot. First off, nobody in it is unlikable in any way. People are funny,
True.
which rom-coms are not.
True.
So, 1930s Germany, Murray. Now, 100% Nazi-free. Could this be...
For what, about 5 years?
Could this be your eternity? Or maybe Bromance World. Could that be your eternity, Murray?
I hope not.
All right. I could probably do Bromance. I don't think it would be the worst.
Doesn't
eternity.
sound terrible.
Doesn't sound bad to me. Personally, though, I could see myself more in Clown World. Hanging out with Art, or, you know what? Maybe it wouldn't work out for me.
See what you did there.
Yeah, you did. This is another entry into the, and I'm putting this in quotes, afterlife romance comedy subgenre.
Yeah.
Think like defending your life.
Defending your life. That's exactly what I thought of.
I think everybody did. Except, wait, maybe there isn't a real subgenre because I can only remember those two movies about the afterlife.
Yeah, that's true. You think, they do these all the time. And
but
then
they don't. It's just, that's why you instantly think of defending your life.
Defending your life.
You're
Albert Brooks has a movie coming out this month.
Nice, even better.
He's still alive?
Yeah. He's not that old.
Seems like he's
Jamie Lee
innocent.
Curtis is in it. Jim's really looking forward to the movie.
God, we've seen this trailer so many times. I'm looking forward to seeing Albert Brooks. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, he wrote it, I think, and he definitely directed it. So
well, there you go. It's going to be good.
It'll have some funny in it.
Yeah.
Woody's in it.
Except Jamie Lee Curtis.
Well,
Can we talk about that?
She's not in it the whole time.
Yeah. Let's hope she's not in it that much. Anyway, so let's talk about this. In this eternity, a woman must choose which husband she wants to spend eternity with. The man who died in the Korean War after a brief, unrealized life together, or the partner she spent 65 years married to. To help, she has an AC, or afterlife consultant. Mm-hmm. And of course, that soon becomes a competition. And thank the heavens, or whatever, because Divine Joy Randolph is here as the phenomenal AC of Miles Teller's.
Yeah, she's so good.
She brings sharpness, humor, and warmth to every single scene she's in. Almost everything she says in this is fucking hilarious. I'm just going to say it right now. The film is enduring. The humor lands quite often, and you genuinely feel how impossible that decision is for her. It keeps a sort of soft smile on your face most of the way through the film. But, and here's the big but in the room, it never quite hits that deeper resonance. With Defending Your Life, I still think about that world that Albert Brooks created. The visuals, the rules, the stakes. Here, the universe they built never feels fully believable, and when the ending tries to echo a similar emotional climax, it just doesn't land the same weight. It's charming, yes, but it left me feeling more lukewarm than enlightened. So, yeah, it's another meh, but I still liked it. I liked a lot of parts in this. I liked some of the things they were doing. Maybe this subgenre I actually kind of like. I'm going to say it. I do like imagining an afterlife, but maybe not one for eternity, and especially not one that you can never change your mind in. And that, I think that was part of the thing that kind of threw it where I couldn't get behind the story that they're telling. And I'll have some other things to unpack, but what did you think of it?
Eternity was basically a warm hug.
Yeah.
That's what this movie was. And, you know, warm hug's nice, but a warm hug is...
It's not giving me a happy ending.
It's not giving... Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, the movie is... It's funny. It's got some standout performances. I will say that I am not a Miles Teller fan. I liked him in Whiplash. I've hated him in every single role since. And he is the best that he's ever been in this particular role. I don't know where, he took some acting classes or something before he did this, because
I think he took some humility pills is what it was.
Maybe, because boy, he is really, really good in this role.
Yeah, I would agree.
I've never seen him better, and that's not saying much, but what I should say is he actually was very good in this. Elizabeth Olsen's always fine. She's just kind of like a scenery. She's a pretty painting on the wall. She was again.
She's okay. I don't dislike anything she does.
No, and that's the whole thing, but I've never blown away
kind of like
by
she's
her.
just kind of like a warm hug.
Yeah, she's like a warm hug as well. But yeah, it's actually funny because you think, oh yeah, I've seen this movie before, and then you think back and it's like, okay, well, there's Defending Your Life, and
that's it.
There's got to be more though. We're just missing it.
Maybe.
but
Maybe.
I just can't think of it.
Being there, maybe? I don't know, but that's not
really.
No.
Yeah.
Heaven can wait, maybe?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there are.
But they're not like the same style.
Yeah, it's like
this.
you're not in the afterlife. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. The ending is very disappointing to me.
It is.
It's kind of weird because the movie's probably a little too long to begin with, but
kind of like Knives Out.
They needed to take not like Knives Out at all. They need to take a lot of that was in the middle and add it to the end because the end was very rushed.
Yeah.
And it kind of left me not wanting more, just kind of like, huh?
This is how you're ending it?
It's like, really?
It was convenient. The ending was convenient.
It was too convenient.
Nothing led up to
They built up some stakes to doing what she did, but then when she did it, there were no repercussions.
Yeah.
And they barely chased her. It was kind of weird. Like you expected something to happen and nothing happened.
Yeah, because the universe, I think that's the flaw in it, is that if you're going to create a universe where it's like, okay, Murray, so the whole thing is that you have to choose, you got 7 days to choose your eternity that you're going to choose for the rest of your life. So right there, it's like, it's flawed because everybody knows if you're emotionally the same as you were when you died, people don't want to live in that universe. Like nobody wants to pick a universe they're going to be in.
The problem is they say that you've got 7 days to pick the universe, but then you've got a guy that was there for 67 years.
You could stay there, but you got to work. That's
you got to work.
Yeah.
Until you pick your universe.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how they get people working there. So.
Yeah.
So there's just some of the universe that they create, which was kind of hard to buy. I think that's ultimately what it is for me, anyway.
Yeah.
The universe that Albert Brooks created was very believable through all of it, and it makes from a imaginary afterlife type of movie. It kind of kept you going. Okay, this makes sense. That you've had 7 times to get through everything, and then now this is your final kick at the can, and they still didn't even know what was going to happen at the end of that. Like you go here and we don't know.
Nope.
But this was like, oh no, if you pick the wrong door to go through and then you don't like it and then you try and escape, you get thrown into a nothing void where you live in nothingness for the rest of your life. It's like,
yeah,
what?
I thought that she was going to end up in nothingness.
That's what should have happened.
That's what should have happened.
And it probably might.
I think it probably
Part
still
2,
will.
Eternity 2.
Eternity 2.
The void.
Into the void.
Yep.
At any rate, this was the very, very meh.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it. At no point was I bored, but I was disappointed in the ending. And yeah, Divine Joy Randolph is awesome.
Is the greatest thing that's ever
so
lived.
Good. She's really good. She's not mad.
All right.
She's not mad. She's Mondo.
She's super Mondo.
Just like Daniel Craig.
Just like Daniel Craig.
All right. Meadowlarks. 4 Indigenous siblings reunite after 50 years of being separated and adopted out to Caucasian families. The awkwardness is immediate. At times, I couldn't tell if it was the acting or the raw discomfort of people who barely know each other sitting in the same room. 3 sisters, 1 brother, and a 5th sibling that flat out refuses to come. One has been raised in Belgium. The others grew up in the Canadian prairies. Each carries a different past, a different survival story. Each one heartbreaking when you understand how deeply they were whitewashed as children. Across their second night together, we slowly learn how they become who they are. The Belgian sister is the furthest removed from her Indigenous heritage, and watching her try to piece together something she was never allowed to know is heavy to sit with. With every sibling cracks open their trauma in turn, and the film lets each moment land. The subject matter is incredible and unfortunately not unique. There are powerful moments here, and I mean really powerful moments, the kind you don't see often because the topic often never gets shown on screen. It's based on a documentary, and honestly, I would rather have seen that, to be honest. Like, I think this documentary would be amazing, and I'm going to see it. The story is important enough that I can't really rage at this film, though, but I did have plenty of issues: inconsistent acting, stiff dialogue, emotional beats that should have shattered me, but barely whispered. Now, there was some. I want more films like this. I want every colonial white Canadian who still doesn't understand the generational damage they caused to sit in a theater and be forced to watch something like this. But as far as the film, I did lose interest in places, and sometimes a message, and in this case, a message can be so necessary that it makes you overlook some of the filmmaking flaws. There's scenes in this that I actually lost my shit in. Not flea level lost my shit, but there was a lot of crying for me in this. But I should have been crying from the moment one till the end of the film based on what they're uncovering. So I think the director could tighten this up a little bit. And some of the acting, you've got a lot of seasoned actors in this and some that are not so seasoned. And it's obvious which ones have been doing it a lot longer. So it was, man. I liked what it was telling. I just kind of wished I saw a little bit different version of how they were telling it.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously an important story to tell. It is a movie that, I mean, it's based on a documentary, which I have not seen. And after watching this movie, I definitely want to see the documentary.
Yeah.
But it seems like they took a documentary and kind of just made it into kind of a Hallmark movie almost. It was just like, it had a weird vibe about it. To your point, yes, it had some very powerful scenes in it, but they didn't flow. It was like, yes, that scene, I can see you got to that beat where that scene was like, yeah, that's a very powerful scene. But the stuff around it was just very blah, and it should have been more powerful than it was. And I can't imagine that the documentary wasn't based on the subject matter.
Yeah, of course.
It's one of those movies that you're watching and you want it to be better than it is because it's definitely
so
an important movie.
Yeah.
It's an important story to tell. And to your point, the acting is inconsistent, to say the least. There are some of these actors that are very good. There's a couple that are not. And that's, I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but they're definitely different levels of actor in this movie, and it's very obvious. I enjoyed a lot of the scenes, though.
It's so beautifully shot.
It's very beautifully shot.
It's shot in Alberta, so
yeah. So it's a very beautiful movie. But there's some pacing problems. There's some choppy storytelling, I would say.
You know what I think it is? To be honest, I think it was like we had to make sure we told everyone's story, and it was kind of like they just were ticking a box. Okay, we need to tell this person's story, and you need to have this kind of story happen to that person. It's almost like each one of them had a different story that is an important situation that could have happened in someone's life,
which is fair, and I think that needed to happen, but I'm not sure that the way that they did it was particularly effective. But at the end of the day, I mean, this movie's important. It makes me want to see the documentary, and if it was good enough to make me want to see the documentary, then it was probably meh. So it's meh.
There you go.
But yeah.
There's some scenes in here that you'll carry with you for a long time. The smudging ceremony in particular.
The smudging ceremony was fantastic.
And Dustin's honor song was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a couple of
there's
monologues.
a lot of good stuff in here, but it's a weird flow to this movie, and some of its parts makes it meh. take out certain scenes and you're like, wow, that was Mondo, but you put them all together with the stuff in the middle and it's like,
Well, hopefully we can find that doc somewhere.
Yeah, Birth of a Family, I believe it's called.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Birth of a
Family.
Family.
Nice. Because,
All right.
of course, when I type it into my thing to remember, it didn't come out as that. I'm not going to tell you what it picked.
It's okay.
Zootopia 2.
Zootopia! Duh. Part duh, Murray.
Hard to.
So, if you like Jason Bateman in Bad Words, you're probably going to like him as a sly, sass-talking fox in the Zootopia universe.
Does he swear a lot?
No, but there is some swearing in this. I rewatched the first one before this, and I still don't understand how... Actually, I didn't rewatch it. I actually watched it. I thought I had seen it before, but after seeing it, I was like, no, I don't think I've seen this before. I still don't understand how food animals and not food animals live in harmony. But once I accepted that Zootopia animals are somehow all vegan, I went along for the ride. And as the first film reminds us, even when the salad lifestyle is normalized, deep-seated predator instincts still live in their DNA. The first Zootopia is one of the best mystery buddy cop cartoons I've seen in a long time. Bateman and Ginnifer Goodwin are fantastic as the Fox Bunny duo. So yeah, I had high expectations going into the second one, and yes, I was sad I didn't see the original in cinemas when it dropped, and thank God we've remedying that now and seeing more animated films, because there is a lot of animated films that come out that it keeps reminding us that yes, it kind of is made for kids, but in no way was this one just for kids in any way, shape, or form. Now, the question everyone's probably asking is, did our fox eat the bunny from the first one? And by eat, I'm putting that in heavy quotes, I'll let you decide. After all, they did have quite a lot of sort of sexual tension in the first one, like animated flirt to kill tension, wink, wink. But also, is number 2 a number 2? The answer, Murray, is Zebros.
Zebros.
Zebros. Hashtag Zebros. Like the first film, this sequel, well, is hilarious and absolutely over the top. Wait a minute. It wasn't like the first one, because the first one wasn't hilarious and over the top. This one absolutely was.
First one had a couple of funny bits.
Yeah, this one was hilarious from start to finish. The bunny parents kick off the, I'm going to put inappropriate language in this, and there is a bit in here when they ask for a dick pic, and others ask, what the pork? Threaten threesomes to be some. And our heroes go to couples counseling, and suddenly I realize this is nothing like the first one at all. The original was cute funny. This is flat out comedy and at times questionable funny for little ones, I'm going to say.
They don't know what's going on.
They don't know. Thank God they don't know what's going on half the time. But we still get another great mystery buddy cop duo. This time, it's all about proving why the fox and bunny are great partners. And along the way, we learn snakes haven't been welcome in Zootopia for years. So harmony for mammals and birds, but not reptiles? What's the message here, Disney? They framed while trying to do something heroic, our little fox bunny duo, and a bigger team of animals forms to clear their names and show snakes are awesome too. Here's just some of the hilarious moments. We get Patrick Warburton as a horse whose hair is a character all on its own. We get hungry hippos. We get Swiss goats. And yes, Zebros got to bring it up again because every time zebras were on the screen, I was laughing like a fool.
Yes.
A beaver talking to a walrus, which that scene alone is worth the price of admission. Every scene in this is funnier, more clever, more unhinged than the one before it. Whether it's riffing on real animal behavior or taking direct shots at the human world. We hit big topics like racism through animal representation. So let's take a barometer check. Positive message? Check. Completely hilarious? Check. Better than the first one? Absolutely check. Oh, right. And this is also an absolute mondo. I have a couple things to unpack, but I freaking love this movie. I really loved it. I had so much fun in this movie.
And I liked it.
There you go.
Yeah, everything you say is true. Just not to the the degree that you're saying it. It wasn't. It was funny. It wasn't quite hilarious like you're describing.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I do like the way that they've incorporated a whole lot of stuff that's going on in our world and kind of introducing it to kids, saying, "Okay, chew on this a little bit. We're disguising this as this kids movie, but there's a lot of message going on, and hopefully that's going to."
And that's what makes it even better.
And that's what does make it better. I will agree with that. That's what brings it to that level that I didn't think it could get to after watching the first one. Not that I hated the first one, but when you compare the two, there's no comparison. This one's so much better than the first one.
It's so funny.
They kind of upped everything. They upped the humor, they upped the message, they upped the action. They literally upped everything.
Yeah.
They took the, that's what you want with a sequel. You want to make everything even bigger, unless you're Fast and the Furious, and then it's got ridiculous and you're flying cars in space.
Hey, you gave their last one a meh.
Yeah, because it was meh.
Oh, okay.
That was like 22 rages and a meh. I mean, it's still not a good record. At any rate, lots of funny stuff in there. It's the voice actors I'll bring it. I'm just not a fan of this visual style, this type of animation. It just does nothing for me. Even though and it's never going to. I hope it does. I hope they get to a point where it does something for me. But it's so glossy. It's so just empty. I don't see any heart in the animation, and that's what bugs me about these movies. And it's going to continue to. And it can be the greatest movie ever, and I'm just going to be sitting there watching the same computer garbage that I'm being thrown at. I don't like this visual style. I just don't. And I'm not going to get over that.
So how would telling this story, because the story and everything written in it is mondo. So visually you're saying you didn't like it. So could they have done it with stop animation?
They could have done it hand-drawn or stop animation or something other than this. Even if they did it with, just come up with something that doesn't look like this. This looks like every other Disney movie, and I'm sick of it. They all look the same. There's no style. There's no individual style to any of them. They all look exactly the same to me. You could put the dialogue over the same stupid characters in any movie. It's just all a bunch of color. I'm just done with it. Mm-hmm. Yes, the message was good. The actors were good. It had some funny bits in it, but it was annoying to look at. So what am I supposed to do with that? I guess it's meh, but it's only meh because I definitely laughed.
So if you closed your eyes, would it have been a mondo?
I think if I closed my eyes, it still would have been meh, because I would have been going, oh, what exactly is going on right now? Because it wasn't like there's enough description there. But no, I wanted to like it more, but it's another stupid computer-generated crap fest. And it was funny, yeah, but it wasn't mondo. Mondo's got to be the entire package, and I'm sorry. I don't know how. I guess that they hit a button and then it creates all these characters. Is that how they do the animation these days? They just hit a button.
That's exactly how they do it.
That's what it feels like, because they're all the same.
Yep. That's
they all
exactly
just hit
how
a button and then boom, there's your movie. Let's put voices over it.
I'm sure the
Can I
long
get
list.
that? Well, I should buy that computer program. We can make a film rage movie. I just hit the button, and then we'll, boom, there's your movie. We'll just put
Sounds good,
voices
Hamer.
over it.
Right.
Anyways,
I don't do cartoons, so I don't really care.
anyways, I liked it. It was meh.
It was great.
All right.
It was the best
I
movie.
didn't like
It-
looking at it.
It was the best movie this week.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, it was.
No, it absolutely was not.
Yeah, it was.
It
Because
was.
it wasn't 20 minutes too long.
No. The other one was 20 minutes too short. I needed another Daniel Craig monologue.
There you go.
Give me more Daniel Craig.
Right. Oh, baby.
Murman Minute, his favorite Daniel Craig movies. Go!
That's right. In order of his most fabulousness.
I got something you're gonna love.
Love it. I already love
Now
it.
that we're into December, I have an early Christmas treat for the both of you.
Oh, God.
Once again, I came across an article I knew you'd be interested in.
Okay.
That's sarcasm, by the way.
Oh.
Of course, I'm talking about the great action star Liam Neeson.
Oh, God.
Turns out there are 4 new films that feature our favorite old guy kicking ass.
Is Naked Gun 2.0
no.
one of them?
Yeah, if it's Naked Gun 2, that's okay.
Yeah.
First up in February is Cold Storage. This film is about 2 employees at a self-storage facility built on top of an abandoned military base.
Sounds
Of
awesome.
course it is.
While on night shift, a government-sealed parasitic fungus escapes
Of course it does.
and starts brain controlling every living human being.
This actually sounds pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
The duo is thus forced to team up with a weathered bioterror agent.
Is that Liam
Yeah,
Neeson?
Liam Neeson. To contain the threat
Who's-
before it destroys
Do we know who the
humanity.
other guy is? Who's Liam
No.
Neeson's partner?
Doesn't matter.
It's the thing.
George Clooney.
But funny.
Okay.
Liam
This,
Neeson.
this actually does sound good then.
There are
Is it
mutations.
it's a comedy?
It's a comedy.
Okay, well
Okay.
then I'm looking
Mutations,
forward to it.
military personnel, quarantine uniforms, all the stuff necessary for a good alien flick.
I think I can take funny action Liam Neeson. I can't take serious action Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Well, just you wait. I'm not done.
There's more.
In April, just in time for my birthday,
Nice.
it's 4 Kids Walk into a Bank.
That's the name of the-
actual name of the movie.
Okay.
Based on a graphic novel, this movie is about a girl who has no one left except her grandfather, following her mother's death.
Oh, of course.
Problem? Gramps is a reformed bank robber.
Of course he is.
Is being pulled back by his old crew for one last job.
One last job.
Never heard
To
that.
help him and keep him from going to jail, she gathers 4 of her friends to rob the bank the
Oh.
day before her granddad.
Children and Liam Neeson. This sounds.
It's Ocean's 11 with kids. Think the war with Grandpa. Now for the juicy stuff. Old man Liam Neeson is back. Hotel Tehran.
Oh God.
Starring Liam Neeson and Zachary Levi.
Oh.
Oh
Film is
no.
about a group of disgraced and disillusioned ex-CIA operatives
It's already a rage.
whose lives haven't been very good since the end of the war in Afghanistan.
Is it an angel film?
Hopefully it's an angel film so we
they
don't
go
have to
back
watch
to
it.
Tehran and pull off an undisclosed high-stakes mission with life-changing bounty.
Yeah, great. What else?
So
have we
they're
got?
ex-military.
That sounds awful.
Finally, we have The Mongoose.
Happy birthday, Murray.
The Mongoose stars Liam Neeson as a war hero
Uh-huh.
who claims he's being accused of a crime he didn't commit.
No.
So, he leads the police on a televised cross-country car chase
The Running Man?
with the help from the guys in his former unit.
Sorry, the slow walking
No,
man.
he's driving. It's like OJ. So as the public cheers him on with a cast that includes Ving Rhames, Michael Chiklis, and Marissa Tomei. How
That-
could you not love
That
it?
sounds awful.
I don't know about you, but for me, it's a very Merry Neeson New Year. You're welcome.
That cast sounds like the doubted all-star cast.
Vin Rhames is never doubted. I mean, he picks bad movies.
Yeah,
but,
that might make him doubted if you look back.
But it's him. He's awesome.
It was in Mission
Doesn't
Impossible.
matter. Now, what do you become, Murray? I like Ving Rhames.
He was in 10
He's-
Mission
He's in a
Impossibles.
bad movie. He's in a bad movie,
Yeah.
Jim.
He's in all the Mission Impossibles.
He's
which I
Yeah,
love.
always-
exactly. They're all.
Except for the last one.
Yeah,
Temperature rising.
it's probably been 7 before that. So.
Vision blurring. Rage. taking over.
Yeah.
All right, my rage this week. So, after my rage last week regarding the number of kids commercials before Rental Family, I was expecting to get my fill of some awesome kid commercials just in time for the Black Friday weekend before watching the kids film. Sorry, family friendly. Maybe not fully family friendly.
Animated.
Animated film Zootopia 2. Well, Murray, ask me how many kids commercials I got before Zootopia 2. Keeping in mind that before a foreign film with all subtitles, I got 3. So
None.
if you were gonna program,
I'm guessing Avatar was one of them.
it is one, but it's not a commercial, Murray. I mean, like
Kitty
a commercial,
commercials, like for toys. Yeah.
for toys or whatever else. So in Rental Family, I got 3. With Kitty McKinstone, wanting to sell me kitties. So just take a wild guess.
No, none.
That's exactly right, Murray. I got 0. Rental Family, I got 3. And I wanted to see because I had to buy a present for my grandson. So I'm like, I'm at an animated film. I want to see the good stuff that my grandson
Well, why
might
weren't you
want.
just paying attention the week before, Jim?
Because I was angry last week. So, well, I got an Amazon commercial. I got a gift card commercial. Actually, I got 2 gift card commercials.
I can't
got
stand
a-
that Amazon
I-
commercial.
I
with
got
the 3
the-
grannies sledding down the hill.
I got 2 Scene Points commercials. Sorry, and then I got another gift card commercial. I got a Skip the Dishes commercial. I got a
I
PlayStation
don't know
rated
where this is
M
going.
rated M video trailer.
Uh-huh.
And of course, we got an Ozempic commercial. Any
Okay.
guesses what my rage is this week?
I have no idea what your rage is. You're
Can the
just yammering
people who
on.
fucking program the commercials fill it out so that when you're watching a movie, if I'm watching a horror movie, put something cool.
No, see,
If you're
Jim,
putting
here's
in-
the thing,
No.
Jim. Parents go to the kiddie movies, so that's why the Ozempic commercials are there. And when you go to the more mature, the parents also go to those, so they're looking for stuff. It's
No,
like, you know
no,
what?
Bryce.
My mind isn't even there right now, but then boom, kiddie
Okay,
commercial hits you in the face. Oh, that's a good idea for Christmas.
Let me remind you about
They know
how
what they're
marketing
doing.
works. Marketing 101.
geniuses.
Murray, you were raised by the TV, right? So tell me how you found out all the things you wanted as a kid. It was in front of your TV shows.
It was that, and it was a Sears catalog.
Yeah, both of them. Well, Sears catalog was like basically Playboy for 8-year-olds.
Kids. Yeah.
I always
How many
like the
times I had to turn to the broad section?
consumers distributing catalog. You remember them?
Yeah.
Where you'd walk up to the counter, they'd go back into the back room and bring out whatever you ordered. They didn't have anything on shelves
display,
or
I know.
display. You just walked into their empty
It was kind
barren lobby.
of
Some
like
guy
Costco,
sitting
but
there.
with better service.
He writes down what you want, writes down the item number, then walks back to the back and comes out with your package.
Do you remember
It was
Consumers
the best.
Distributing?
Oh, it was the best.
I grew up in a town of 3,000 people. We didn't
That's
even
where I
have-
did my
didn't even
Christmas
even have
shop.
a
I'd
Sears.
circle all my stuff in
All we had was
Consumers
the catalog.
Distributing.
There you go.
We had a home hardware. That was
Nice.
it.
Consumers Distributing, man. They got to bring that model
it was,
back.
Yeah. It's Costco.
It's not Costco, though.
Yeah, because you can get.
You got to put a wall in
it's-
front of Costco.
It's
and
Instacart. It's Instacart at Costco.
I guess, but that's all techie. I want to walk in and have some guy write down something on a piece of paper and take it to the back.
And then they bring it back. You go, oh,
And then
you're-
come back and go, oh, sorry,
You're
we're out
eights
of
and nines.
we're out of stock. It's like, oh no. He's like, but we're getting more in next week. We'll put it aside for you. It's like,
Exactly.
all
I
right.
would go to my Walmart, and they're sold out of everything all the time.
it's just empty
Shelves
shelves.
are just empty. Day it goes on sale. Everything's sold out already. I'm like, then order more crap.
There you go. Well,
Just go to
that's
Dollarama.
exactly
it's the
what
same
they stock
stuff.
at Walmart.
It's the same
All
stuff.
sorts of crap.
Anyway, if you're going to put commercials in front of my movies instead of just trailers and now extending it to 20 plus minutes before I get there, put put commercials that are tied to the movies that you're playing. That's all I'm going to say. That's my rage.
Mix it up, guys. Keep me guessing.
I'm going to tell the programmers to just play Amazon commercials for
I
you
know,
now.
except for that commercial. I'm sick of that thing.
What's the one with this stupid claw arm that lifts her up? What the hell commercial is that?
Oh, that's for Scene. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
the greatest.
Yeah,
It's
they
one
have
of-
a lot of scene commercials too. I could do with
Yeah,
a few less of those.
Bring
too.
it on. I love the Scene commercials.
Hate 'em.
The one where she lists off all the vendors. Oh, man, it's
Oh,
so
God,
good.
She's
It's so-
annoying.
She's the
Where she
best.
runs carrots along her paying for something with a carrot.
Yeah, good stuff.
What I don't like is seeing the same commercial at a movie theater that I see 50 times a day on TV.
There you go.
Like, I don't need to see it again. When I go
No,
to a movie.
exactly.
What's a TV?
Yeah. It's the thing you watch movies on.
It's the stuff that I stream stuff off of.
Yes.
Right. My rage this week. My rage this week is the nearest theater to me, Market Mall Cinemas. I am just unbelievably sick of your programming, guys. Do you know what you can watch at Market Mall this week?
Wicked?
No, you can watch Zootopia 2, and you can watch it at 11:30 a.m. You can watch it at 12:45 p.m. You can watch it at 1:10 p.m. You can watch it at 2:05 p.m. You can watch it at 3:45 p.m., 4:15 p.m., 4:40 p.m. You can watch it at 7 p.m., 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. You can watch it at
Is it in all the cinemas? Because that's like every...
It made
You can watch it at-
$100 this weekend.
you can watch it at 10:05 p.m. Okay, now you know what else you can watch there? You can watch it Wicked for Good, and you can watch it at 12:30 p.m., 1 p.m., 3:30 p.m., 4 p.m., 6:45 p.m., 7:15 p.m., 9:15 p.m., 9:35 p.m., and 10:15 p.m. And you know what else you can watch?
I don't know.
You can watch one other movie. They've got 5 cinemas. You can watch The Running Man at 9:50 p.m.
One cinema?
So
What?
Wicked for Good and Zootopia
Zootopia.
2 take up all 5 cinemas except for one screening of The Running Man at 9:50. What in the hell is going on?
Sounds like they know what their
They know how to
audience
make
is.
money.
They know how to make money. I
God.
bet
That's
you
the
that's the most
top
profitable.
two movies of the last
How
2
can
weeks.
there be money in showing 2 movies?
Because that's what people are seeing, Bryce.
Market
There's a reason
Mall.
why when we go to our
I
movies,
never go to Market Mall because I can't.
Yeah, because they're playing all the things that we don't want to watch,
Exactly.
or we've already seen it.
Yeah.
They know how to print. Landmark's not going out of business. They're putting the movies out.
That is the worst programming.
Whereas I like Market Mall with that exception because it's close to where I live.
Yeah.
It's only 5 screens.
Yep.
They have freestyle soda and it's never busy.
There you go.
It can
And it's
be,
next
it
to
can
a
get
mall.
little bit
Except
busy,
on-
but
It's
yeah.
closer to me than the other one.
Yeah,
Country Hills is too far to go.
It's
But yeah, like you said, they only have 2 movies.
it's 2 movies.
But if a movie I want to see is playing there, I'll go there.
There you go.
Oh man,
They got freestyle soda now, Bryce.
They do
I
have
know.
freestyle
I
soda.
was there to watch something a couple weeks ago, and I got some freestyle.
There you
soda.
go.
I don't even know what I watched, but I was there for something.
It was
No, yeah,
probably
they
the Running
have
Man.
5 screens. They have to have 5 different movies. But they
Did I
won't
see
do
it with
that.
you? Oh yeah, it was the Running Man actually.
There you
Now
go.
that you mention it. Yeah.
I saw the Running Man with you.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you said you saw it with him?
No,
No.
he thought he did.
Thought he
No,
did.
I didn't think I saw it
He
with
was
you. I thought I saw the
mistaken.
Running Man at Market Mall.
That's
He was
right.
mistaken.
Anyways, that's my rage.
Okay, then.
What the hell?
Rage subsiding. Pulse slowing. Anger fading.
I got mixed signals, so I'm playing the song.
Last week on Rage or
I don't know
Dare.
what the hell's going on.
I don't even understand what's going on right now. You tell me that I was supposed to watch
According to
a
this
movie,
list, there's a movie on here.
Yeah.
but and then you told me what it was, and you're like, shout, and I'm like, okay, that sounds familiar. But how is it my turn every single week?
Because it is. Just, you know what? Here, go
No,
on
it's
our
2
website.
out of 3 weeks.
Go
The other
on
week
our
is him.
website and look at the schedule.
And it's just Bryce, Rage or Dare, like every week.
I'm sorry, this is FR. So it's we are FR. So you know what? When it's your turn to fucking rage, just do it.
Anyways, I didn't watch the movie,
So he did.
and I guess we have to postpone Rage or Dare till next week.
Okay, then. Now I know.
Because he needs Post-it notes. I think
Yeah.
Bryce needs Post-it notes. He's
I
hit that.
think he needs an MRI on his brain, too.
I'm not as young as I used to be.
He's at that moment in life where he has Post-it notes all over his house. Well, thanks, Ragers, for listening. Thanks to the extended Film Rage family you can find in our show notes. And thanks to Casey, although we didn't get him this week. Thanks to Bryce, from the nerdy photographer, the voice of Rage or Dare, and our God of Rage. Find us on social media everywhere at Film Rage YYC. Check out everything Film Rage at filmrageyyc.com, including our merch site for Redbubble and TeePublic. We're also going to make this Raging Blast for all listeners. So please comment, like, and subscribe, and send us emails to filmragecalgary@gmail.com. Dare us to see terrible movies to fuel our rage and make Bryce watch movies. But no matter what you do, please, 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 make us a rage. That's it for this week. Rage on.
Rage on.